Alright, welcome everybody to War Boys. Today we're going to be a tier list of all the favorite Primarchs.
Yes, there's
Of every
18 Primarchs. There's 2 that are missing. I don't know what their names are, and they're not on the list.
2 that are missing, period. In the lore,
Well,
nobody
they might
knows
be
who
dead.
they are. Nobody but
who knows where they are?
Nobody but the children of the Emperor and the Emperor himself know.
That's why you have the ability to make your own Space Marine.
They were erased
army.
from history, their names. Nobody knows who they are.
Kind of sucky.
It's just implied things about them.
Yeah, each of us have our own tier
gonna
list
introduce
from
who
each
I am?
corner. Oh, we also have Chosen Seeker, too.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone knows who he is.
damn right.
Anyway,
Damn right.
who wants to go first? Is it going to go Gavin, Jared, me?
I don't care. I'll go
So
first.
Gavin will go first.
Yeah.
Gavin
First,
is this one.
First is Fulgrim.
Fulgrim in what list?
Fuck Fulgrim.
F?
Yes,
Damn.
least favorite Primarch. Get
Why?
the hell out of here.
Why?
Everything about him. He intentionally fell. He chose to fall. He was a terrible leader. He was a terrible fucking... Just everything about him.
Isn't he
I
in-
despise Fulgrim. I don't care what anybody says. Fulgrim is my
Didn't
least
he
favorite
fall to
Primarch.
Sinesh?
Yes. Worst
Okay.
Primarch, least favorite Primarch.
He's the one that...
Rylannor nuked his ass. Good.
Oh, okay, that's who I know who he is. Okay.
Trash.
So
now go ahead and go do your
Now,
Fulgrims.
Jared, who do you want to put Fulgrim in?
Volgrim F as well because I don't
F-class?
like how he joined Sinesh. That's the thing.
You know, for me...
And from the story I've heard that he's a little bitch when he met the Emperor.
Oh my god, it's dead! I'm going to put him in F tier 2 because...
Quit sliding your thing. You're going to mess it up, man.
No, I'm putting it back. So I'm going to...
There's nothing going on in the background, good sirs.
Anyway, I'm going to put him in F tier just because he's Sinesh.
F for Fulgrim.
Damn, that makes sense. Are we going to put all these guys in? There's no P, though.
It's
Okay, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't like him because he's a Sinesh follower and it's gross.
He was a dick. That's why I don't
And
like.
he also wasn't he the one that started the whole
No.
thing?
It was
That's like
Heresy?
Heresy. Yeah.
No,
Which one was that one?
it's
That's
closest is
Abaddon.
Lorgar.
Okay.
No,
Wasn't it Abaddon that started it?
Abaddon. No, it was Ahriman, who is a world bearer, and then he tricked Lorgar into joining him, and then they tricked Horus into joining him, and then Horus tricked everybody else into joining him.
So yeah, I put him in F tier because just because he's the Nash and fucks the Nash. Anyway, next person.
Perturabo.
I don't even know who this
That's
is.
the first one.
Motherfucking A tier. That's
A
my
tier?
third favorite Primarch right there.
Why?
He's a badass,
What
bro.
has he done?
He's a dickhead. Like he's
Okay.
an absolute asshole.
So like you?
But he's the antithesis of Rogel Dorn.
Rogel-Dorn.
Rogel Dorn is like all about defense and being like just taking on sieges well. He is about destroying sieges. Like
What
he
is- what is
fucking
he
rips
well known
towers
for?
down. He became a demon Primarch, quote unquote, which I still don't believe that he's a demon. And he's
he's
in a
undivided?
giant metal suit.
Yeah,
he's a giant.
He's undivided.
He's giant. He's 4 legs, and he's a giant fucking mechanical beast.
Oh,
and he
God.
takes demons and he puts them into machines and makes them run loose on the battlefield. He's a
Oh,
badass. And he hasn't been doing anything. He's literally just chilling in the forge, making shit and sending it out into the world. That's all he does. He's a badass.
So he's just chilling.
Yeah, and he's also super petty.
All right, Jared, what about you?
We'll do same thing as Gavin.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're a Rogel Dorn fan. You can't
I know,
put Purdy
but-
in A.
Okay, so why
Also-
are you putting him in A?
Well, I like the idea that he just like takes demons and shoves them in the machinery. I do like that idea.
That is pretty cool. But
I do need to
And
say,
we've learned his story that he climbed a mountain.
well, when he was a kid.
Yeah.
That's
as
where
a
he lived.
child. And then when he first met the Emperor, how did he meet the Emperor?
I don't know. We did a video on it.
I forgot.
I don't think their meeting was actually recorded. I'm pretty sure we don't know they were meeting, their phone meeting. But the reason I like Purdy so much, another reason, is because Rogel Dorn was always considered the better defender
Yeah.
than him, and it's always been up for debate who is better. But during the heresy, Perturabo was the sole attacker on Terra. When they were sieging Terra, he was leading the charge, and when Fulgrim went off to go rape people, and Horus went off to go do Horus things, and who was the other person?
wait,
Mortarion.
is this the Primarch that has to be angry all the time?
No, that's Angron.
Angron.
When Mortarion went off to go be stinky, Perturabo led the charge by himself and almost won. And the reason they didn't win is because he wasn't getting any help, and he was like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving."
Like he's gonna go.
Yeah, he literally left the
go
siege
capture
early.
demons.
He left the siege early because everybody else was not paying attention and wanting to listen to him.
That
And
sounds
so
such like
he went
you.
off to do his own thing.
Like, if
And
no one's paying attention, you're like fuck you, I'm gonna go home.
And he was argued who was better between him and Rogel Dorn. He trapped Rogel Dorn and his legion inside this like maze of death, and almost
God.
killed all of them.
All the Primarchs?
Killed almost all of Rogel Dorn's people, all the Imperial Fists. He trapped them.
okay.
He trapped
All
his
my
legion
boys.
and Rogel Dorn, and almost killed them all.
Jesus Christ. All right, well then I'm gonna put him in B because I don't know much about him, but it's cool.
He's also my favorite looking demon prince.
It's
yeah,
really
he
cool.
looks fucking sick.
It's super cool that he puts demons in weaponry and armor or whatever he puts them in, and he put fucking people in a death maze. What the fuck? Psychopath. Okay, so next person. Who's
Sanguinius.
next? Sanguinius.
That's
The Blood Angel.
Let me make sure.
The glorious Hawk Boy.
Eh.
One of the most overrated Primarchs to ever exist. You ready for some controversy?
What's the ranking?
C tier.
C tier. Okay, tell me why.
He's mediocre. I like that he defended against Angron and he basically defended the Siege of Terror by himself. Basically what Perturabo he did, but for the good side.
Yeah.
I like that. He beat Angron's ass. He was like one of the first ones to ever kill Demon Angron. He ripped Angron's nails out from his head.
Oh my god.
And I like Sanguinius, but I don't care for the Blood Angels that much. I like Dante though. And he's overrated as shit.
Thing out.
Sanguinius is overrated as shit.
That's scary. That's fucking scary. Friggin' ripped nails out of your skull.
Put him to B. I'll give him a B.
B-tier?
Because I do like Sanguinius. It's just
Not as
Sanguinius
much.
fans piss me off.
Wow. All right, Jared. What about you?
I'm actually doing C for Sanguinius.
Why? Why?
Well, one, he's a dickhead.
What?
He's an asshole. Okay. Why?
Sanguinius is one of the nicest Primarchs.
And on the other things that I do like about him, I read the book of the Primarchs, and literally the first chapter is Sanguinius himself. And his fucking chapter is brutal as shit.
Read the book I said I was gonna read, but never read it.
Yes. he descends on the battlefield with all his boys and cuts people apart.
And like Gavin said, yes, he's one of the first Primarchs that defeated and killed Angron.
No, he's a badass in combat. It's
I'm
just
gonna put mine in D because I don't know much about him. It's very brutal that.
you know you can put IDK if you don't know
Well,
about him.
I know you guys telling me about him, so then that makes me.
That's true.
I intently know him then.
He's considered like the nicest Primarch other than Vulcan.
So is he like the leader of the Salamanders?
Blood Angels. He's
Oh.
Sanguinius is Blood Angels, Vulcan is Salamanders.
Okay. Okay, next person.
Lion
L. Johnson.
L. Motherfucking Johnson.
That's S tier. 100%.
S tier. Best Primarch,
Yeah,
favorite Primarch, greatest Primarch.
That's probably everybody.
I
here.
like Lion because
Favorite
he's fucking
Primarch.
loyal as shit. Fucking bashed one of the Primarchs.
Angrons.
He's bashed his skull in with a shield.
You know what he did fully? He took Lion took his sword and impaled it through Angron's chest right here, and he drove it up through his shoulder, and then impaled it through his wing and pushed him into the ground and pinned him to the ground with his wing in his chest.
Gosh.
And then broke his head open with
It
his
would
shield.
be a disjustice to the whole Warhammer Phantom if none of us put him in S tier.
He's my favorite Primarch.
It would be.
He's
a
mine.
slander.
He's my
his
number one favorite
I love
Primarch.
the lore
What
about
is your
him.
favorite story about Lion?
Fucking when he came back from
Every
a coma and
story.
beat the shit out of Angron.
Yeah, he comes slightly more aged and he fucking murdered.
And the funny thing is, too, I don't know if he looks like it in lore, but his figure alone looks like fucking Tywin from
He looks
Game
old.
of Thrones.
Yeah, no, he's my
He looks
favorite looking.
very-
He's
And
my
I
favorite
like
looking Primarch.
how he looks
He's my
now.
favorite Legion. Dark Angel's best Legion.
Yeah,
favorite Primarch.
Lion is freaking insanely strong.
Everything about Lion
He
is
could
best.
probably.
He was gonna be you know how Horus is War Master?
Yeah.
He was gonna be the War Master, but he didn't get it because the Emperor knew that everybody or whoever he made War Master, no matter who it was gonna fall to chaos no matter what, and he didn't want to lose Lion.
Well, yeah, but Lion is very loyal, which if he did fall, I feel like
Chaos
he'd fall
tried
for
to
Khorne.
tempt him. Chaos tried to tempt him, and
Yeah.
they didn't know what to say.
Do you think Lion would fall for Khorne?
He'd be undivided.
Undivided.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Dorn.
Dorn.
Yes, Dorn. He's next.
Dorn is B.
Okay, hold on.
He's B tier.
B tier. Why?
I like Rogaldorn. I would rate him higher than Sanguinius. Put him higher than Sanguinius.
So you want to put him A tier?
No, put him above Sanguinius.
So
No.
Oh,
it's
you're talking
on the
about-
left of Sanguinius. There you go. I like him, but I like Perturabo more, so I can't have him higher than Purdy. And I'm only got one other
what's
S.
his story?
Rogaldorn is the great defender. He's the best defender, and he built all of Terra's palace. Like he built the entire defense
The
of Terra.
Golden Throne?
No, he built the defenses. Like he built where lookouts are, where turrets are, stuff
okay.
like that, where walls are. He built the entire defense, and the Emperor gave him permission to do it.
What is he best known for? That or
That he basically, if he wasn't the one who built Terra when the Horus Heresy happened, Terra would have fallen because the reason that they held him off so long was because his defenses were so good.
I'm gonna put him.
Well, it's my
And-
turn.
I know,
Sorry.
but I'm gonna put him on. I don't know because I don't really know him.
And oh fuck, what was it? He's the one who carried the Emperor to the Golden Throne when the Emperor was almost dead.
When he got beat the shit out of.
Yep, and the last words the Emperor ever said was to him.
Did he reveal what he said?
Nope.
So it's Dorn's the only one that knows.
Dorn's the only one knows what the
Damn.
Emperor's last words were.
Put him for A from me.
A tier.
Yep.
Why is that?
Because he's one of my favorite Primarchs, and I like his army because they are literally the guardians of every city and every place that all Imperium own.
His legion builds like fortresses on every planet they leave, so that they have in defense.
They're like the main city guards.
And you're gonna put him lower or higher than Purdy?
He's lower than Purdy because I like Purdy.
What?
All right. All right. Farius.
Ferris.
Well, yeah.
See,
I don't really know him either.
the only thing that I like about Ferris is the
I
thought
don't
that
know
he's
him.
leading the Legion of the Damned.
What are you putting in
Legion of
in
the
tier?
Damned.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes me like him.
What are you
I said
putting
C.
him in? S?
C.
C.
The only thing I like about him is the fact that he might be leading the Legion.
Well, me and Jared put him in I don't know because we don't know him.
Yeah.
He's
Legion
Iron
of
Hands.
the Damned, I like his
He's
Legion.
Iron Hands. He's the guy who has metal hands. He dipped them in living Necron metal.
Oh, I know him.
And he got his head cut off by Fulgrim during the
Well, I'm
heresy.
still gonna put him in I don't know.
And he made Fulgrim's sword, and Fulgrim made his hammer.
Oh, he's the one that put his hand in. Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. Did he ever use those hands?
Obviously.
When did he dipped his hands in the Angron blood or
Angron blood
or
and
not
living
Angron,
metal.
sorry, Necron liquid?
Before he was found?
So before heresy.
Yeah, way before the heresy.
Damn. Okay. Angron.
Angron.
Where you putting Angron?
I'm trying to think.
Angron is the one.
He's the Rage Boy. He has.
Yeah,
the,
he's
See?
the one with the pipes.
he's the main
Put-
Primarch of Khorne.
Put him in
He's the
C.
Warriors.
Put him in C, but higher than Ferris.
So okay.
Yeah. I like Angron. He's got one of the most sympathetic backstories. He was supposed to be a good lad. He's not my
Doesn't-
favorite by any means. He gets his
doesn't-
ass beat by everybody.
Doesn't he have the Emperor's sword right now?
No,
Angron,
that's
no.
Gilliman.
That's Gilliman. That's
Okay.
Amber's sword. Angron has the two axes, the chain axes.
Oh, okay.
Well, he either has those or one sword, one chain axe.
yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's Khorne demon.
Yep.
I know. He's
the one that got his head
World
bashed in.
Leaders, I really talked about that earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Where you gonna put Angron?
Angron's also one of my favorites, so probably in B.
B.
Yep.
I thought Angron was your favorite.
I like Lehman.
You know you can put him in S tier, right? If you want him in S.
Put him in S, though.
I was about to
It's
say.
your opinion.
Don't go off my opinion. Go off, make your own.
This is your
Yeah.
thing.
I love Angron.
Why do you want to put him in S tier?
One, he's like my second favorite Primarch.
So
Yeah.
he's a head of lion for you then.
So you want to put him in Head of Lion?
No,
Okay.
Lion.
I'm scared.
I like. Okay, here's my top 3 Primarchs.
Okay.
Lehman, Angron, Dorn. I like Lionel Johnson,
Yeah.
but I would not play his Legion. I like his Legion. I just want to play them because I like the other Legions myself. Like they're
What
more
color
in my
is
suiting. Like they fit me more. Their Legions.
What color is Angron?
He's red.
His.
World leaders.
Well, yeah.
They're white
I
and
knew that.
blue.
Yeah.
They're white and blue pre-heresy, and then they were red when they fell to
Where's
corn.
Angron for me?
That's your mine.
Very
Yours
blue.
is up top.
Oh wait, no.
You put. Don't you like Angron more than Lion?
Yeah, because if you like Angron more than Lion, then you can put him in front.
Okay, then go ahead.
Well, if that's what you want.
That's what I'm saying.
not
Put it.
telling
If you like him, I always thought he was your favorite, other than Rogel.
I like Lehman too.
Yeah, if you like him more than Lion, put him in front.
All right, then put him in front. Zach, please.
Put him in front?
Yep.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to cancel him.
Actually, Lion is not. He's not that popular of a favorite.
Okay,
Really?
next.
Sanguinius and Rogaldorn are always
next
the number
one
ones
is,
for everybody.
Lorgar. Lorgar, I don't really know who that is.
Okay, listen here. I'm about to be controversial. Not really. Fuck Lorgar.
Okay.
E tier.
E tier? Okay.
I want to like Lorgar. The reason I say that is because I want to like a Lorgar.
What is his whole deal?
He's the religious one.
He's very religious.
The religious one.
Yeah, he's the one that believed that the Emperor was God.
Even though the Emperor does not want to be known as a god.
Yeah, and then the Emperor blew up his version of Jerusalem and made him and his entire legion kneel.
I see.
I want to like Lorgar because I love characters who are religiously zealot and just like absolutely infatuated with religion and let it go insane. But he's stupid. He's a fuck Lorgar. Lorgar's trash.
Well, Lorgar in the I don't know section for me.
Lorgar also looks the most like the Emperor.
Put him in F for me.
F tier? Why?
Same.
Put him in Fulgrim territory?
I would
him ahead
not
of
put him on
Fulgrim.
Fulgrim.
Put him
At
on
a Fulgrim? Okay.
And
Why do you not like Largar?
because of that reason too. But I don't.
Because he's religious?
Well,
Jeez.
also is because he was taking
Just
everything.
for learning a new side of
He was
Eric
also
today.
taking everything too seriously as well.
Yeah. He had the slowest compliance rate of any of the Primarchs, which is just evident. And he's getting his ass beat by Corax all the time. Literally, that's where Corvus Corax is. He's just hunting Lorgar down and beating his ass over and over again.
Dude, that would be fucking just getting your ass beat over and over. Like, God, please.
Yeah, every time he comes out of hiding, Corvus is there and beats the hell out of him, and then he goes back into hiding.
Okay, Alfarius.
Alfarius.
Yeah.
Motherfucking
S tier, is that what you're asking?
A tier.
A tier?
Nah, not A tier. B tier. Ahead of all of them.
Why? What's his story again?
Actually, no. C tier.
Motherfucker. I'm guessing ahead.
Actually, no. D tier.
He's getting down.
The reason I like Alfarius in theory, because Alfarius and Omegon are... I don't even know how to describe it to you without it being confusing. Nobody knows if Alfarius is dead or not. Nobody knows if Omegon's dead or not. Nobody knows if Alfarius is good or not. It's believed that Alfarius was told that if he betrays the Emperor and kills all of humans, then Chaos will die anyway, because they have no one else to
Is he
manipulate.
the one that wants to purge the whole human, like everything exists?
I mean, that's a lot of them, but I guess.
Horus
They
was
want
mainly
stuff.
the one.
Yeah.
And Alfarius was like, well, if the Emperor wants Chaos gone, then me killing the humans and we'll get rid of Chaos gone, then technically I'm doing what the Emperor wants.
Perfect.
And his entire legion, whenever one of them dies, they say, I am Alfarius, so they don't know who actually is Alfarius.
Damn.
And they all look identical to him.
Everyone looks the same?
Yeah, all of them look exactly like Alfarius. And the reason that I like him is because the whole
What's his legion?
Alpha Legion,
Alpha.
they're the Hydra,
Yeah.
Color?
turquoise.
And they're
They have
also
scales on
Chaos
armor.
Undivided
I know,
as well.
I know.
No, they're not. The Alpha
They're in the
Legion.
Chaos Marine.
No, they're. It's a lie. Alpha Legion is considered both loyal and chaos. No one knows what they actually are. They sometimes help the Imperium and like get them to safety or kill a whole bunch of people for them, or they betray them and kill them. It's always been who knows with Alpha Legion.
So 50-50?
Yeah, it's like when you run into Alpha Legion, you don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
Oh, right now,
So, Jerry,
Alpha.
What are you putting yours?
I'll put him in C. for
C
me.
tier?
Yeah.
I like Alfarius.
Yeah.
Is he,
but-
Sanguinius is ahead of him. So
Okay.
just leave
I
it.
will. I like the thought of Alfarius more than I like Alfarius himself.
I'm
Let's
going
say
to
that.
put mine, Alfarius, and E.
Okay.
Because why not?
Okay.
Next person.
Motherfucking Conrad Kurz.
Yeah, I don't really know who this is.
E tier.
That's Comrade?
E tier. Yeah. I don't like Conrad.
Mine, I don't know.
Yeah,
What's
put
his
him for
story?
I don't know.
I like
who that is.
Conrad because he's
I
like
don't know.
Batman.
He's like Batman?
Yeah.
I don't know too.
He's sneaky. He cuts people's skin off.
Okay.
He's the one that when he first saw the Emperor, he started clawing his eyes out.
What the
Oh
fuck?
God.
Because he couldn't understand what he was looking at, and he could also see the future. He knew the heresy was going to happen before the heresy was going to happen.
But he just allowed it.
He didn't care. He fell to chaos. He became chaos and divided. Then he let himself get assassinated.
Okay.
He let someone cut his head off.
Why?
Because he wanted to die. And he's a dickhead. I don't know. I just don't care for him. He's lame. He's boring. He just,
All right.
I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm depressed. Nobody
All right.
helps me.
Next one is Russ.
Oh, that's Lehman Russ. For me, that's S tier.
S tier for leaving Russ for Gerald.
I'll let Gavin do his thing.
No,
Well,
you can
what's
go ahead
your
and talk. He's your favorite. Go ahead and speak.
Wait, why is...
Well, when he first met the Emperor, he didn't know it was the Emperor because the Emperor was disguised as a old person.
Yeah.
And
You can change form.
He's
in a way.
He's basically can do whatever he wants.
You
Yeah.
can shapeshift.
Yes, he can do
That's
whatever he
cool.
wants. You've heard the story. We've talked about it. It's the one that he drank against.
Yep.
Oh, they had a drinking thing and then...
Mhm.
Yeah.
Literally, Lehman Russ in drinking competitions and shit is pretty much like Thor.
Yeah.
And
So
he
wins? Did he
Yep.
win?
I think the Emperor won, and then Lehman got a little angry and then challenged him to a fight, and then the Emperor
He
kicked
lost.
his fucking
Yeah,
ass.
I would imagine so. 'Cause
But
fucking- he's
but
like
Lehman
100 like
but
freaking
Lehman was
4
having
times-
fun with
Like
that.
4 times the size.
No, Lehman had fun and swore himself to the Emperor
Yeah.
because of this.
Lehman literally had fun. After he lost, he just said, "Fuck it, I'll just follow
And
you."
my Russ is the first in C tier. There you go. I don't care for him. And he fought with every single one of my favorite fucking factions, so I have to put him low.
And
He
beat the
fought
shit-
Grey Knights. Well, not him specifically fought Grey Knights, but his people fought Grey Knights.
His
Him
legion.
and his people fought Thousand Sons, and he and Lion fought, and Lion fucking knocked him out.
Next person is Kahan.
Khan.
Khan.
Whatever. Khan.
The
You've
most
really heard Khan many
one
times
of the
from Mortal
most
Kombat.
underrated
Shout out.
Primarchs in the entire series.
Isn't he the...
Motherfucker is A tier.
I agree.
Isn't he
Right
the
behind
people
Purdy.
that,
He's the Mongolians.
Yeah, that's what.
They're the
Most
white and
underrated Primarch ever.
Is this who Brandon was going to be?
No,
No.
that's Fierce.
Where are you putting yours?
Red. A tier as well because I actually do
The
like
most
Khan a lot.
underrated Primarch.
Why are you putting him in there?
Because he's a badass. He beats the hell out of people. He chased the Eldar into the Webway, and he's probably with Chigorath, learning the wisdom of God. He's a badass. Khan also united his entire planet successfully, and then
Yeah, that's
And
true.
you?
I just like how most of his entire army are just bike riders, like literally going off what their
I like their
Mongolians are.
scheme too.
Yeah, like they're going off of what Mongolians are. They're horse riders. They
Yeah.
Fight on
well,
horses
I guess
only.
close enough. 'Cause, You know,
they can't
ride.
really use horses for fucking
Yeah.
space marines.
So they're gonna have to use bikes instead. Well, I'm gonna put mine
He's a badass.
in B.
He also roasted Fulgrim. Fulgrim said, "I hear you do strange things to your ship," and then Khan replied, "I hear you do strange things to your people." And Fulgrim was pissed and tried to fight him, and Sanguinius had to stop Fulgrim from getting killed, basically.
Damn. All right, Gilliman.
Gilliman is C above Angron, between Russ and Angron. He's generic.
Yeah,
What's
He's
his,
a Smurf.
What is he?
he's
do
the
again?
Ultramarines.
He's a Smurf.
Oh, he's that guy.
He's a really good leader. He's the one who has the Emperor's sword.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Isn't he the one that
But
made
he's just
the
not my
successor chapters?
Yeah, he's the one that made the Codex Astartes.
Where you putting yours?
I'm putting mine in D.
D tier. Why?
Not really a big fan of him.
Okay, fair enough.
He's really good at what he does, but he's really not good at everything else
Yeah.
he doesn't do. Like when he tried to fight Mortera and he got his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he did well enough, I guess,
Yeah.
but
And plus, when they first made the Ultramarines, the creator tried making them the most OP guys, but that didn't work.
Ultramarines?
Yeah.
They're
Ultramarines,
basically like just the.
Ultramarines were really OP
Was it-
for a while.
What are they called? The Farman or
They are the
They're the Ultra Smurfs.
no? What do you call the Farman? My Tyranids with my little What are they called? when you just use them, then they just go die.
Grunts?
Oh, cannon fodder.
Yeah, cannon fodder.
They're not cannon fodder. They're still badass. It's just they're not. We're like, let's say you have Pert Tarabo. He's great at taking towers down.
Yeah.
Rogodorn's great at defending towers. Thousand Sons are really good at psychic stuff. He has nothing that he's good at. He's just all right at everything.
Oh, I remember you were talking
He's the most balanced Primarch other than Lion.
Yeah, so he's not like the best at anything. He's just normal.
Yeah, he's
good.
He's
at
a really
not the
he's a
best.
really good leader.
So
also,
he's basically B.
he's good at bureaucracy. He's good at like being
Well, yeah,
government.
so technically we're just saying he's B for base or for
Basic.
base.
B for basic.
But
Basic hoe.
Even though I put him in C.
and I put him in D.
I put mine in C. Next person, Mortarion.
You ready for
That's
this?
the leader of the Death Guard.
Mortarion is. I'm juggling in between two spots. Yeah, I put him above Lorgar. Put him a D behind Alfarius.
D.
Behind Alfarius.
Where the hell is he? There he is.
Behind Alfarius.
D.
Mortarion sucks ass.
Why'd you put him in D?
The only reason I like Mortarion at all, I fucking hate him as a person, and I hate his like philosophies, and I hate his story. Why are you putting him in D? He's your
I'm not
favorite
putting him in
Primarch.
D.
He's your favorite
Why
Primarch.
is he my favorite Primarch?
Because he's literally your favorite. You've said it multiple times.
What is
He's
he? Oh,
he's Death Guard.
Yes. I know who he is now.
The reason
Death
he-
Guard.
I completely forgot.
The reason he fell is bullshit.
He's my favorite.
Him
nerd
as a
man.
person, I don't like fucking Nurgle.
He's the one that fell to nerd.
The only thing I like about him is his design. That's the only thing I like about him. That's the only reason he got to D is because of his design.
Why?
And
Is
we-
because
and
when
we
he
like-
fell, his fallen or his
Both.
before
He looks
Heresy?
badass both. Because he's a cloak with a scythe. Dude's a
Yeah.
Grim Reaper.
I like him.
Yep.
I hate him. He's a
I'm
dick.
gonna put him in C.
Mortarion's fucking great.
No, he's a
I
dick.
like Mortarion, but not as much.
Mortarion's
Wait,
reason for
wait, are
falling
you
is
gonna put
fucking
him-
stupid.
Just leave him right there. That's good.
His
Well,
reason for falling is stupid.
I
Is-
like him because he has fucking wings.
So does Magnus.
And they become all
So does
gross.
Sanguinius.
Oh,
Yeah, but when
by
he
the way,
falls,
put
No, he got wings
Angron.
after he fell. He
Ring
didn't have
Russ?
them before he
Yeah,
fell.
Russ. A Nestir. Put him in the front of Angron. Not Lee.
Russ.
where? Oh,
And then put Angron back.
There.
you're gonna put. Wait, so it goes Russ, Angron, and then Lion.
Yes, and then
Yes.
Perty, and then Dorn, and then Khan. It's S tier, you moron.
Dare you?
He's still an S tier.
Lehman
Anyway,
Russ and
The
Angron are
reason
my
why
favorites.
I like Mortarion
along
is
with
because I
Rogodor.
like Nurgle. I like his wings and his scythe, and
Mortarion sucks.
his design is really
Mortarion
cool.
sucks.
And fuck you, you piece of shit. Anyway,
Him as a person, and the reason he fell is bullshit. That's why I don't
why'd
like
he
him.
fall?
Because literally, he was going to go kill his father on his original planet,
Yeah.
and the poison on his planet was so toxic that he couldn't survive it as a Primarch. So he got all the way to the top to fight his father, and then he was gonna die. And the Emperor came to him and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill him for you." And Mortarion was like, "Don't do it. I'll be mad at you forever." And then Mortarion couldn't survive, and he was about to fall over and die. So the Emperor was like, "Okay, I'm killing him," and killed the father. And then Mortarion was like, "No! How dare you! I was gonna die anyway." And so he hated the Emperor that day forth.
That's great.
And Mortarion also was one of the reasons that Magnus got banned from using psychic powers and sent Magnus down the bad path. So fuck Mortarion. He's a little bitch.
Everybody that's a Mortarion fan, please defend me in the comment section.
No,
Thank you.
Mortarion's a little bitch. He's petty. He's a fucking
Defend me.
loser. Perturabo is petty, but Mortarion is worse.
Defend me, people. Defend me. Anyway, next person.
Corax.
Corax.
One of the other most underrated Primarchs the entire series. Motherfucker goes in B tier ahead of Dorn Sanguinius.
E tier ahead of everybody.
Is our
Why is that?
He's a badass. He's stealthy, but he's not a loser. He's cool.
I don't know who he is.
He's a good leader. He's a demon now that kills demons. Well, he's not a
Put him
demon,
in
but
C
he's
for me.
C tier.
he turned into a warp entity that hunts down demons. He's the Raven.
What?
He's the Raven.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did he fall to
No, he's not fallen.
Oh,
He was the only Primarch to know about chaos before the heresy.
he didn't say anything.
What?
He didn't warn the emperor.
He knew
No,
about
the
the
Emperor was the
warp.
one that told him.
He knew about what was inside the warp, Zach.
So no one else knew about the warp other than him.
Oh, they
the time.
did to an extent. Like Magnus knew about the warp, he just didn't know what chaos was.
Okay.
Like they didn't know that chaos was corrupting and stuff like that.
yeah. Okay. Horus is next.
Horus.
Horus is actually a
D ahead of everybody.
D. Man.
really?
I don't like Horus.
D?
What I find,
I like Horus.
I know Horus is overrated as fuck. What I find annoying about Horus is that they've tried so hard to make him this likable good guy before he fell to cast. They tried so hard to make it like, look at how good he is. It's so sad that he fell, isn't it? But it's like, dude fucking chose to fall.
He made
I
a
don't care.
fucking pyramid.
They've always tried to make Horus be like,
Dude, Horus made a pyramid?
No, fucking Gavin.
Oh, yeah.
they always made Horus
Turn
be
up.
like a he's too good. They made him too nice just for him to fall, and it's like they blatantly just plan on having him fall and have him be the saddest fall, even though he's not the saddest fall.
Yeah,
He's just
but
born.
Horus is-
He's lame.
Which
he's
one?
generic.
Who do you fall to?
He
Undivided.
didn't fall. Well, yeah,
Undivided.
undivided, but he's dead.
He's dead. He got shattered.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was the one who led the charge against the Emperor.
Yeah, he was cool.
And I like
He's-
how he looks.
He's cool
His
in
armor's
Heresy.
cool.
I just don't like the way they suck his dick to make him look cool.
yeah.
And he led Rise to fucking Abaddon, and Abaddon's the worst character in all of 40k except for Lucius.
We have 2 more left, but Jared put his in B.
So did you.
Well, fuck you. How about that? Yeah, but yours is the first B so far.
Yep.
Why did you put him in B?
Because he led the attack against the Emperor. I actually like the Horus Heresy story.
I like
Well, yeah, the
no.
fall
I like
was
what
great.
Horus led to more than what Horus is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like the Horus Heresy more than Horus himself. I don't think anybody's ever put Horus as their favorite Primarch.
Dude,
If you
that
do,
is-
you're a
I
liar.
already know which one Gavin's S tier is. And it's the
Lion.
last one.
That's a lion. Lion is my favorite Primarch.
Well, second one.
Well, we already know
already
what
know.
his other favorite Primarch is.
Next one is Fulcrum.
Vulcan.
I already knew it.
Vulcan.
He's the leader of the Salamanders, Fire Boys.
I should have just fucking sent it.
And
I already knew
Vulcan is
that. Vulcan, I like. I'm gonna put him in A. I like Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Vulcan, whatever. Vulcan, Fulgrim, blah blah. blah.
Vulcan.
Fuck
He's
you.
named after the god
Where are you
of
putting him?
smithing. Bum. F tier. No, I'm
F!
kidding. I'm kidding. B.
Oh, thank God. Put him in F tier.
Put him back down to F. I'm just kidding. Put mine in C.
C tier.
Yep.
What?
And put him ahead of Mortarion. There you go.
What? Why'd you put him in? What would you put him in?
Because I don't like him. I don't hate him.
Where'd you put him?
I put him in B.
B tier. Why'd you put him in B?
Because he's cool. He's not the
Why
best.
not?
He's not even close to my favorite, but I like
but
him.
He's
a good guy. He wants a hug. He deserves a hug. He burns
he's like
Eldar.
probably the nicest Primarch.
He is the nicest Primarch,
Yeah,
yes.
he cares.
He's
for,
the only one who's actually
He
nice.
literally cares for people.
Though he's a monkey now. That is not a
Oh, that
pun. That
doesn't
is not a pun on his skin color. He's like actually, he's just stupid. Like
That's
he went
fucking
crazy.
Cancel. Fucking.
I didn't mean it that way. That's why I was clarifying. He's
black.
and he's not black. He's
Well,
not.
actually, he's
his
not.
skin
No,
is black, isn't it?
he's not white
charred,
person black.
Zach.
Like
his
or
skin
white
is
person.
charred.
It's
It's like
black.
volcanic char.
He is not human.
Cancel him.
He is not human black. He is like burnt black. That's what I'm
Cancel
trying
him.
to say.
He's talking about African
My words are
Americans.
confused.
Answer him.
I'm talking about Africans. Period. He's not African black. He is burnt.
Cancel him.
He is
Didn't he-
burnt
he used to be
down
white?
black. No, he's always been black. His people on his planet are black.
Yeah. Okay. Last one, and certainly not least, is Magnus, and I already know it's going to go in S tier because Gavin is one of his favorite people. He literally has him. He's going to be using him.
He has both now.
in the tabletop board game,
I have both my favorite Primarchs.
and he's the Red Man.
I have both my favorite Primarchs.
Red man with wings and horns.
Yeah. He fell to
Tzeentch.
Tzeentch. Yeah.
The best Chaos God.
Debatable.
The number one Chaos
Debatable.
God.
We
He-
should do that next. For
The number one Chaos God. He won the great game. Your opinions are validated. He's
We're
the
gonna
only
do-
one to have ever
we're gonna do
actually
a follow-up
won.
video talking about our favorite Chaos Gods.
Well, there's only
There's
four.
four of them. But
Well, there's more
we
than
go in
that
depth.
technically, but
And we could choose who our favorite greater demons are too for that video.
That's
the
true.
champions.
though I don't. I only like one greater demon.
Anyway,
It's motherfucking
where you
Kairos.
putting Magnus?
For me,
Yes.
put him in A because I do like Magnus.
If Magnus didn't get killed by Lehman, heresy would have been never
Magnus
happened.
is probably gonna go in A tier for me.
If Magnus didn't get killed by Lehman,
His story
heresy would have been fine.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
Magnus's
nothing bad would have
story
happened,
is
ever.
Is pretty interesting.
He's got the saddest story, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He was, in my opinion, he's the only Primarch who should not have fallen.
Why? Do you think he should have been like Lion?
No, I don't think he's incorruptible, because he clearly is.
Yeah, well, he fell.
But he never wanted to be bad. He was tricked into doing what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, when Lehman came to beat him,
Isn't Magnus the one that put him in the
No,
No,
that was
Horus
Horus
did.
that put him in the chair.
Horus did that.
Magnus.
Oh wait.
What you're thinking
Yeah.
is when he broke the webway, when Magnus broke the webway,
Yeah.
the Emperor told Lehman to go get him and put him on the Golden Throne so that he can repair it while I go out and fuck shit up.
Yeah, he's the one that's strong enough to.
He's the
protect-
psychic strongest. Yes.
Yeah. I remember.
He also when he fell, Lehman literally just killed him, and it was like, okay, bitch.
Isn't his legion the Blood Angel?
No, Thousand Sons.
Thousand Sons.
And the Thousand Sons were literally going to kill the Space Wolves. They were winning. They were going to kill them all,
Until
and
the
then the
Custodians showed
Custodians
up.
and the Silent Sisters came and
Yep.
helped.
They just came in and fucked shit up.
Well, they're the Custodians and the Silent Sisters.
Yeah, well, the Custodians and Silent Sisters are basically like a pair.
Yeah,
Anywhere
but
they go,
Silent
they go.
Sisters cancel psychic powers, and
Yeah.
that's obviously the weakness
That's
of Thousand
freaking
Sons.
overpowered.
So the Thousand Sons couldn't do anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Lehman literally broke Magnus's back.
Yeah, he picked him up and snapped him over his
Banged
knee.
his ass?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
and that's what shattered Magnus into all the shards. And another reason I like him is because he's still not evil. Magnus, the Magnus that's chaos, is evil, but that's because it's his evil part. Whereas all his other
he's in
parts,
shards.
yeah, all his other shards across the galaxy,
And one's destroyed, isn't it?
and a few of them, Magnus intentionally destroyed the good shards because he's like, I don't want to be good again because he's evil.
Yeah.
And the noble shard of Magnus was put into the Grey Knight leader,
yep.
and the leader of the Grey Knights is
Yeah.
Magnus, his shard. It's Janus.
Is he ever going to give it up?
We don't know where
The
Janus
shard
is.
Janus.
We don't know where Janus is.
Is the shard Janus?
The shard is inside Janus, so he's
his
got
body?
It's like
Primarch level powers to a degree because he's got a shard of Primarch.
yeah. He's like a low grade Primarch right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like a demi Primarch.
So here's our tiers, ladies and
Demigod.
gentlemen. If you agree, let us know in the comment section. If you disagree,
Who has the better tier list?
defend me with my Magnus, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Mortarion.
Mortarion, I mean, sorry.
Mortarion's the worst Primarch.
Mortarion,
kidding,
defend
Fulgrim.
me in the chat.
Fulgrim worst Primarch.
section.
Lion best Primarch.
Who do you think? Okay, from all three of us except you, us two, which one is the better list?
Move your head. Russ, Angron, Lion, Purdy. For sure.
Weird. I swear to God, piss me
But
off.
you see, you guys got my favorite Primarchs in... except for Jared. Jared put Magnus way fucking behind.
Magnus should be.
Yeah, I like your list
A.
better.
Mine?
If
Let's
you-
go, baby.
Hold on. If you put Mortarion way lower, he would
No,
be.
mine
It would be.
can't.
It would be
I
better.
can't. That's a slander to me.
And you're actually no. Jared wins just because he doesn't have as many IDKs as you do.
Yeah, well, he knows more than me.
Since Jared only put 2 in IDK, he wins.
I have to learn about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Primarchs out of the 18, which that's not that bad.
That's awful.
No, it's not out of the 18.
You claim to be a 40k fan. Don't
All
even know
right,
the
buddy.
Primarchs.
Anyway, we hope you do enjoy today's video. Please check out Gavatron's
No,
channel, Chosen
No.
Seeker.
I'm not John Tron.
Don't check him out, I guess, then. Fuck that guy. He was racist earlier today.
I did
Let's
not.
go on his channel and cancel him.
Yeah, Magnus is a Redskin. He's my second favorite. Racism.
Oh, now he's fucking being
racism
racist
disqualified.
to freaking Indian people. Awesome.
No, he's red. There's a reason he's called
First
Magnus.
African Americans and now Indians.
He's
Awesome.
no, you know he's like red, right? Like he's like actually like
He's beyond Indians.
So, yeah,
he's been
check
red
out-
since before
Check
he
out
fell.
Chosen Seeker. Support him.
Yeah, whatever.
He makes good content.
No, I don't.
And a blue moon. He does
Don't
post like non-frequently, but anyway.
Yeah, but my content is better than anybody else's here.
All right. Goodbye.